Alright, welcome back to Super Metroid. Now, what was I doing?
You just got the bomb. We're just trying to get it back up.
Alright, okay, so we're ready for Brinstar then.
Yes.
Excellent. I'm Jay.
Excellent. Oh, this is TJ.
And I'm Logan.
And I'm really bad at this game, so I'm not sure how long this is going to take. I just want to go ahead and say this is not going to be a 3-hour run, or a 100% run, or a look at me, I know how to shine spark everywhere run. So for those of you who are really good at Super Metroid, I apologize. Because although I love Metroid, and this is one of my favorite games, I'm not good at it. Oh hey, an energy tank!
The sound of fast forwarding.
Yes, it's so wonderful.
Remind me to set the stopwatch.
Okay. Missiles, thank you. That select button's gonna kill me, I swear.
Which Metroid game is it where you start off as Zero Suit Samus with your little laser?
There is not one where you start off as her. The one that you play as Zero Suit Samus is Zero Mission.
That's right, that's right.
And that is the part that actually happens after the end of the game. Or the end of Metroid
really?
1. The end of Metroid 1 is you kill Mother Brain, you make it up to the surface, and that's the end of it. You don't actually see, like, you know, the area blow up or anything. It's just, you know, pray for a true peace in space and all that. With Metroid Zero Mission, which was the Metroid 1 remake on the Game Boy Advance, I love this music, by the way, I just want to say. Really funky. Oh yeah. Anyway, so with Metroid Zero Mission, the remake, they added a part at the end that explains why her various suit has the big shoulder pads and why she attains the gravity suit in later games. Because this is actually the first game you get the gravity suit.
Right.
Which is what you're wearing now?
No, this is the basic power suit. Basic power suit is yellow and doesn't provide... It provides a base protection.
Yeah.
Okay. But you got the various suit and all the other installments.
Right. You get the various suit from Metroid 1.
Okay.
And back then, just because it was an 8-bit game, you couldn't see what it actually did to the, you know, armor or whatnot.
Right.
The only way, or the way that they changed it in the game to signify that you had it, was that it turned pink instead of orange.
Right.
But with Metroid 2, it was on the Game Boy, so there was no color. So they had to find another way of signifying that you had the various suit.
Right.
And that's where they came up with the big bulky shoulder pads.
Oh, okay.
So basically, in the mythos of this game... I'm sorry, no, I was talking about Metroid Zero Mission. I don't want to leave that thought out. Okay, so where was I? I forgot.
You talked about the various suit, and you said this one was the first one you got the gravity suit.
Right, okay, so in Metroid Zero Mission, when you get the various suit, it doesn't have the shoulder pads. Like, in this game, just because they didn't make a separate sprite for this suit, it looks like on the sides that she has the shoulder pads.
Yeah.
But she doesn't. When you see it, if you go down an elevator or a save room or anything like that, they're flat and they kind of stick out. Almost like M. Bison's shoulder pads.
Need before my cycle powers.
Yep, fast forward. That was an accident.
Close enough.
And so when you got the various suit in Metroid Zero Mission, it just turned it orange because it was yellow like it is here. The original power suit is. So the various suit turned it orange and gave you, like, the power to go into superheated areas and not get harmed.
Like the red tunic.
Kind of, yeah, like the red tunic from Zelda, or from Ocarina of Time, specifically, the Goron's tunic.
Actually, yeah, in every other Zelda game, the red tunic is either not there or it does something else. So,
Charge beam!
you might have played this game too much if.
Hey, what can I say? I enjoy this game. So, yeah. Anyways, basically, okay, this is a super missile door. It's green, so we can't go through that until we get super missiles. Anyways,
Is that the only way to get through that?
yeah, at the moment it is. Actually, I think that's the only way, period, to get through that.
Can you not jump while you're above?
Not yet. Spoiler.
Oh, snap.
There is... Wow, someone's a genius. Hey, I didn't mean it, I'm sorry. You do get a power-up really late in the game called the Spring Ball, but by the time you get it, it's so way too fucking late for it. It's so late. ridiculous.
I'm not going to be careful.
I'll be fine. I still got plenty of energy. Whoop.
I'm laughing when like some random
Ow.
thing happens like that. And you just
Ah,
lose all your
don't be
health.
funny,
Like that. My guess is you turn. Yep.
What?
My guess was the random little hole was a place to go.
You are already figuring this game out.
just-
There's a lot of little, like, things in the terrain that are supposed to be giveaways to what you're supposed to do. That's one of the things that Metroid's
Zelda.
always been praised for. Yeah, but the only thing you really have in Zelda is
Cracked walls.
for bombs. I mean, this takes that idea to a whole new level. Sometimes an incredibly ridiculous level. I'm actually going to use this thing to stock up on some missiles and some health, because we're about to have our first boss fight.
Oh, we fighting.
We are... I won't ruin the surprise for you. You'll see.
You can say his name, and unless it's Ridley, then I won't.
I know, but I want to keep it a surprise for the audience members that haven't played this game too. Hi, audience. We know you're still here. Sometimes. Speaking about that fourth wall you guys were talking about. Okay. And then I get to waste half of that before I even get to the boss battle.
Yeah.
Because I have to fight these suckers.
They're
Ow.
not bosses. Why are you using your super missiles on?
I'm not. I'm using my normal missiles. I don't have super missiles yet.
But
But because if I don't, it takes forever to kill them. Okay. So, really, I could go back out there and do that again if I wanted to. But for the sake of time, we'll jump right into the boss battle. This is Spore Spawn, which possibly has the creepiest music in the game.
it's a plant.
It's a giant plant,
Plants are no bueno.
and it gets better. Or worse, depending on your
I'm pretty
opinion.
sure I know what better is. This is not better.
No, it's not. Isn't that pretty?
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Spore Spawn, the most not deadly boss in the game.
It's
Besides
just
the
annoying.
first Ridley fight, which really can't kill you unless you're stupid.
You
It
almost
just-
died.
It just sits here, goes back and forth, and lets
Oh,
you put
God.
missiles into it. And it moves faster and faster the more missiles you put in it.
Oh no. However, shall I sit in a corner at the ball?
Basically. This is a really cheap way to do it, but it works, so I'm gonna do it.
Oh
It
my
keeps me
God.
from dying.
I just missed something.
Yeah, you missed a lot of things. Welcome back, TJ.
Sorry about that. Very important phone call.
Well, we're fighting Spore Spawn,
We're watching the single most boring boss fight.
Oh my
Yep.
God, the giant
basically.
spiky ball of death. Of life, I mean.
We should tell a story while this is going on, because this might take
Okay.
a while.
Oh, not that kind
No,
of story.
not...
No.
What?
There are stories that you tell.
Okay,
That-
okay.
that's
This one
not
time, I went to the store
Uh-huh.
and I got a 2-liter of Coke
Yeah?
for $1.
How'd that go?
It was for $1.
For $1? What kind of question is that?
Is that the whole story?
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
How riveting. Oh, gosh.
Oh no, it sped up. However, will I continue to do the same time?
Oh, it got darker.
No.
Oh.
Actually, if it happens to open up over here close to me, it can actually hit me. But for the most part, it won't.
Like
Oh, I
he was
missed
over in
that
the
one.
other corner?
Yeah.
Or
For some
like
reason,
that?
this reminds me of Jumanji.
Jumanji, what?
It does kind of have a jungle feel to it. Of course, you missed all of Green Brinstar, which was all like the vines and cool stuff.
Oh yeah, well I guess I'm late on the Jumanji reference.
A little bit.
Smack. You only have one missile left.
Yeah, well, I can get more. Those little spores that are falling will give me stuff.
Yeah, but look how fast he's moving. He'll wreck you.
I'll be fine.
He'll wreck you.
I got lots of power.
He'll
It ain't
sap it
nothing.
all. Smack.
Okay, probably takes like one more.
How?
You got the charge beam before I left.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Charge beam is helpful for
You
stuff.
haven't
Ow.
used it yet.
I haven't had to. Ow.
You should use it though. Because it gives you the glowing powers of
Whoop.
death.
Bam. And he's dead.
How many missiles was that?
That was probably about 15. And then
God.
it dies. And everything turns brown and depressing.
Well, you know, as most things.
Lovely boss fight. Happy
Chocolate
ending.
milk. Oh, sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
The boss died and became chocolate milk.
Sure, why not? Alright, more of those little buggy things. Oh gosh, what's happening? Oh jeez.
Hey,
I like this. You can actually slow it down by opening and closing the
But
ball.
why would you want to slow it down? Fast forward.
Yeah, like that. And we have super missiles. Wait for
Okay.
it. Fast forward. So we have super missiles now, which are 5 times as powerful as a normal missile.
Thank
Okay,
God, 'cause those things suck.
Yeah, they are kind of bad. Oh gosh. Oh, there's so many of you.
Too
They
many
kind of look like dung beetles to me.
buggy things.
So, the game teaches you some of the properties of the super missile here. First of all, it's a green door, which we now learned that is opened by a super missile, and that the missile is powerful enough to shake things from the ceiling downwards.
Oh.
Things that might be useful later in the game. To some people, not really to me. But.
I see it's a puzzle. But before that, I think it's a time to bring this episode to a close.
Alright then, next time on Super Metroid, hopefully I find a save room. See you
Yes.
then!